I've watched a lot of the young people, teenagers, lead this and put it together, and I've watched your two sons, Sasson and Guy. Sasson, who is the youth pastor of the church, of the congregation, and Guy, who is in leadership. How proud are you, not as a pastor, but as a dad, to see your two sons lead this kind of a movement? Because it's a movement in Israel. This is not like in the United States where you have a couple hundred kids together. This is a big deal in the land of Israel.
Yeah, the body of Christ in Israel is still small, so to have all these couple hundred youth together, it's a big deal. It's really, really impacting time, and see sons doing that. It's just gives me such a big joy. I cannot even explain. It's just so wonderful. You know, I'm so grateful to God that He kept them. You know, as a parents, we do our best, but still they are people. You know, so they make their own choice. But to see them making that choice and feel called by God, they want to engage and they do that. It just blesses me a lot. I have no words to explain how deep is it.
So Betel, this conference is going to be over tomorrow night. You know, you're not going to have all of these kids here and all the excitement's going to be gone. So what are you going to take away from this? How are you going to use what you learned at the conference when you go back to your normal life?
So I think my service is a worship, right? So from worship to worship, I feel like I'm getting stronger and God touching me more, like more parts of the body, of the soul. And I'm learning that you don't need to, to look up to the people that watching you and to worship for them, but you worship for God, and they see how you worship God and they want to be like this too. They want to act like this too. So I believe that I will take from here the knowledge how to worship God correctly, and more growing in faith, and start to believe stronger.
Yeah.
It's a very you feel here awake, you're ready for the life, all the nice people that you see, all the pastors that they give you all the knowledge, and you're just learning more.
I want to seek the Lord more.
Yeah.
I really want to spend my time with Him and really build a relationship with Him. So not living only on the experiences I have here, but to take them with me outside of this building and this time here.
I would like to tell my classmates about Jesus and teach them about it, give them a message or something like that, so that they will come here and believe in God and Jesus.
It's 3 days for the kids, but it's a lot of days for you, because you've got to prepare for all of this, then go through the 3 days, and then you got to kind of decompress a little bit. What are you going to do when this is all over? What are you going to take away from this?
Well, I think a lot. I think it will really change every ministry of youth, not only here, but everywhere that they're representing in, and it will bring a revival to Israel. I do believe that this generation have something special that no one had before that, and they have the tools and the ways and the Spirit of God just to go and share the gospel everywhere that they're going. Schools, army, jobs, everywhere.
What are you taking away from this yourself?
Well, first I take in this relationship, and I want to continue that. So we can travel. Israel is not so big city, so big country, you know that.
It's not.
So you can travel from one point to other in few hours, and just visit your friends, be with them, spreading the gospel, sharing what's happened with you, with your life, because probably they're going through the same thing.
First of all, I'm going to continue with me leading the home group and preparing for my birthday. I'm going to have my 18th birthday, and then I'm going to go to the army.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
I'm excited about joining the army.
Yeah?
I'm really looking forward to it.
When you think about the future, what do you see? What's God showed you?
I see an army. I see an army, and I see the army of young guys who've been trained both spiritually and in Israeli IDF, because that's our life. Every kid, boy and girl, going to the army, they had no choice. They have to go. They drafted. So we see literally army, guys who coming through tough trainings on their life and growing in Yeshua, Jesus. These guys will be a blessing for the nations. And can you imagine, Greg? I see nation of Israel will be transformed. There is the promises of God, like to any other nation. But also it says, the one day we're going to see again, apostles, evangelists, pastors, leaders will be sent out from Israel to bless the nations, like it was in the beginning when Jewish 12 apostles and others joined them and they changed the world. We're going to see once again a powerful movement of God all over the earth, and Israel will be in the center, and Israeli believers will be walking with the nations together.